All right, I want to welcome everyone here to North Tama. We are finishing up the game between the Baxter Bolts and the North Tama Redhawks. This game started last week on Monday. Got rained out after almost 5 innings, 4.5 innings. It is just me up here today, so you will have me. Camera will be pretty not moving around, but I'll be able to control the score bug and tell you kind of what's going on here. The rules state that if teams get through 5 innings, then it can be called. But since we only got through basically 4.5, that is why we are here. Where we last left off, it is 7-6. If you remember that game, Baxter actually scored all 6 of their runs in the first inning, where North Tama scored 4 in the first inning and then kind of nickel and dime their way up to 7. And they actually took the lead in the fourth inning, 7-6. And so that's kind of where we're at right now. Umpires are still talking. All right, so we're going to be starting at the top of the fifth inning, 7-6. Pitching for the Red Hawks today is going to be Addy Hotstetler. We got Shetta on first, Roush at second, Shetta at shortstop, Stell at third, Morgan Meek behind the plate, Gabby Velasco in left field. We got Faith Dvorak in center field, and we got Kalia Even in right field. Please let me know in the chat if you can hear me. If it's sounding okay, that would be great. I'm going to pull up Bound here and get some rosters. Since this is kind of, we're not doing a starting lineup, we're not doing National Anthem, so they didn't really give me any of their rosters. All right, that looks like it's number 32, Hannah Huffaker. First one, there's going to be a ball. There's going to be a foul ball. One count here. Ball high. Going to make it a 2-1 count. There's a hit out into center field. It hits the fence. So a hit for Huffaker gets her a single. And this brings up number 12. This is Savannah Frasher. If I remember correctly, she was batting in the 9th spot. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure we're in the bottom of the lineup here for both teams. Called strike. Makes it a 2-1 count. Ball high, 3-1. Big swing and a miss, and it's a full count. Full count here to Frasher. And she walks. This brings up number 10, Emily Beals. Another 8th grader on the team for the Bolts here. Ball low. And this is kind of the issue that we have seen with Hochstetler the last couple of times out here at Lee Wiggis Field, is she kind of starts a little bit slower. The team kind of starts a little bit slower. We saw them give up 6 runs to Baxter, and we gave up a couple runs to BCLEW during senior night. There's a pop fly. It's going to be out into center field. It's going to fall between Eben and Dvorak. And that base hit brings in a run. And just like that, the Bolts have tied up the game, 7-7. Got runners at second and third. Fouled up and away. This is number 14, Madison Yoakams. There's going to be a hit. Safe. And that brings in another 2 runs for the Bolts. So just like that, it is 9-7. That's a ball. This is number 5, Lillian Grenstead, a freshman. Another ball in the dirt. There's a pop-up in the infield. That is Roush with the out. And see, I only have 1 out, but they have 2, so we'll go with 2. Called strike. And out there at first. So 3 outs, everyone's walking off, so I missed an out there. But the Bolts do score 3 runs in the top of the 5th. They now lead 9-7. All right, we're going to take a short break here. You are watching North Tama Softball on YouTube. All right, welcome back here. Bottom of the 5th inning. The Redhawks down by 2. This is Harper Roush up to bat here for the Redhawks. Ball outside. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Foul ball. 1-2 count. Two count. It's a wild pitch there. Makes it a full count here. Ball 4. And she takes her base. All right, this is number 8, Morgan Meek, up the bat. Pitching for the Bolts is Blair Judding. She's a freshman. That was a ball outside and high. 1-0 count. So right now, Meek is that tying run here. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. Throw back to first. No, too little too late there. Harper Roush gets back. 1-1 count. Showing bunt. There's a steal at second, and she is safe. That one was a ball, so it's 2-1. Showing bunt. Gets that bunt down pretty well. Out at first. but it moves Hotstetler over. So 1 out here for number 20, Lily Sell. 8th in the lineup here. Ball high. Outside, 2-0. Currently 1 out for the Red Hawks. They got 1 on third. Tie and run currently up to the plate. Big swing from Sell. Strike 1. Another big swing. Strike 2. 2-2 count here for Sell. Got a runner on third still. Tip foul, tip foul. She stays alive. Two count. Got her looking. She goes down. Makes it 2 outs here for number 11, Kalia Even, the lefty. 9th in the lineup. Then we're back to the top with Dvorak. Ball high. Outside. Makes it 2-0. There's going to be a hit. Out at first, and that brings up out number 3. So the Red Hawks do not score that run. They still trail 7-9 as we go to the top of the 6th with Baxter in the lead, and they're up to bat. But we're going to take a quick break here. You're watching North Tama Softball on YouTube. All right, welcome back to North Tama. Top of the 6th inning, the Baxter Bolts are ahead by 2, trying to get their second win of the year over the Red Hawks. Both teams have already been placed in the bracket. Let's go look at the bracket here for softball. North Tama will be playing on Monday, July 7th at Madrid. The game time for that is at 7 o'clock? Okay, so the time for that one is at 7 o'clock. There was some confusion there for a bit. But we are in Class 1A, Region 8. So Madrid versus North Tama at 7 o'clock. The winner will go on to face Newman Catholic at Newman Catholic on the 9th. Kind of based on how the live stream went last night at North Lynn for baseball, we might take a little mini camera and head over to Madrid and do that one. Madrid 8-19, North Tama currently 4-13, looking to go to 5-13 today. On the flip side of that, on the 7th as well, Baxter will be taking on GMG. Baxter, actually, is currently 2-20. GMG is 10-9. And that game will be at GMG at 5 p.m. And the winner there will go on to face BCLUW on the 9th at 7 p.m. So I'm assuming that's a 5 p.m. game there because of lights. Meanwhile, right there, we got a big swing and a miss. I think that says number 17, Mallory Bodorf, the sophomore. 1-1 count. Hits it to the shortstop. There's a fumble there. And safe at first. Just a little bit of a stumble there by Shetta at shortstop. Allows Bodorf to be safe at first. This brings up Judding, freshman pitcher. And there's a blooper just over the head of Shetta. Even brought it in. We got a courtesy runner here for the Bolts. Number 1. This is Elsie Hauser. Up to bat, number 32, Hannah Huffaker. So they're back through the lineup from the previous inning. Pop fly. Shortstop gets it. That Shetta with the out. Called strike. 0-1 count here, 1 out. Runners on second and first. Ball outside. Gonna say Hotchiller trying to hit that outside part of the plate. Low in the dirt. People are running. Okay, we got Bodorf on third. We got Hauser on second. A chance here for Frasher to bring in 2 runs. Ball. Makes it a 3-1 count. Full count now. An out here would be wonderful for North Tama. Makes that force out any at first a lot easier. Out at second, or out at first, I'm sorry. Bodorf did not run home. That would have been a play there for sure. Nonetheless, out at first brings up 2 outs. There is a pop fly, out at first. So, with 2 runners in scoring position, the Bolts do not get another run. They still lead 9-7, but the Redhawks will be at the top of the order here in the bottom of the 6th. We're going to take a break and run some sponsors here. You're watching North Tama Softball on YouTube. With over 50 years of combined service and a family-owned and operated philosophy, Cooley Pumping and Sanitation is the area's most knowledgeable company for your septic and sanitation needs. Their services include portable restrooms, drain line cleaning, jetting, and sanitation solid waste services, including dumpster and roll-off rentals. Their staff is licensed, certified, and ready to help you with any of your septic and or sanitation needs. Give them a call today at 319-345-6080. All right, welcome back to North Tama, bottom of the 6th inning. Now, first on the ball. We're at the top of the order here. This is Faith Terry Bolt watching from Dyke. Happy 4th of July, Terry. Hope everyone out there has a safe and enjoyable 4th of July weekend. Hope everyone comes back on the 7th to watch some girls softball with all their fingers intact. That would be great. Two, 1 count here to Faith. There's the ball high. So right now, as it currently stands, Gabby Velasco there on deck is the tying run right now for the Redhawks. And there's a hit to shortstop over the first, and Dvorak is out. Good hard hit ball there by Dvorak. Nice job over there by the shortstop, getting that ball in the ground and getting it to the first baseman. This brings up Gabby Velasco. Ball inside. Almost hit Velasco there. As a ball high, 2-0. Called strike. Ball outside, 3-1. Get on base any way you can. This might be your last chance at bat in this game. Ball inside. Velasco walks. There's going to be a play at third. Velasco's safe. Shetta does get out, though. So, 2 outs. Runner on third now. Addie Hotstetler in that cleanup spot up the bat. First one, there's a ball. Called strike. There's a hit out into the outfield. It gets to the fence. It's going to bring in 1 run. And the Redhawks cut the lead down to 1 with Violet Shetta up. She's got Hostetler in scoring position. Called strike. Ball inside, 1-1. Ball in the dirt. Hostetler gets to third. Gonna say Hostetler, a pretty savvy base runner out there. Two one count. 2-2. This is a big pitch right here for Frasher. No, for Judding. Sorry, Judding. Hit third base line. It's going to be a close one over there. Out at first. So the Redhawks do gain a run here. They're down by 1 as we go into the 7th inning, so we will have a full 7-inning game here. But first, we're going to take a break. You're watching North Tama Softball on YouTube. Top of the 7th inning, North Tama versus Baxter. The Bolts up by 1, and they're up to bat. Foul ball to start us off here. One, two count. Another foul ball. There's a hit out into center field. Dvorak's up on it, and she gets the catch. 2 outs here. Ball low. Makes it a 2-0 count here. Fair ball. There's going to be a play at 2. Throw was just a little bit off. Roush was a little too far off the bag there, and that's a double for number 5, Lillian Grunstead. This brings up Claire. There's a hit out in the left field. And out. That was Elsie Hauser there with that. No, number 7. Sorry. Claire Shanks out there with that hit and out. We are going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Red Hawks need 1 run to stay in this game, 2 runs to win it. We're going to take a short break here. You're watching North Tama Softball on YouTube. All right, welcome back here to North Tama. Before we get started here, a quick look at the rest of the week and next week. So, next time you will be hearing from us will be on Saturday. That'll be a baseball game against the Prince of Peace out of Clinton, Iowa. That game will be at 7 o'clock. We will also live stream the Calamus-Wheaton versus Easton Valley game at 5 o'clock for baseball. And then the winners of those 2 games will go on to play on Tuesday at 7 o'clock here at North Tama. The girls will be traveling to Madrid on Monday at 7 o'clock. There's a foul ball from Harper Roush. That game will be at 7 p.m. at Madrid. We're going to try to live stream kind of how we did last night against North Lynn. We'll see how that goes. Do not count on us for a stream to watch the game. Go to the game. Go cheer on your Red Hawks. Strike 2. And the winner of that game between North Tama and Madrid will go up to Newman Catholic on the 9th, Wednesday the 9th. And that'll be a 7 p.m. game up there in Mason City. Foul ball. Roush stays alive. If the North Tama baseball team gets past the winner of Easton Valley and Calamus-Wheaton, they will then travel back to North Lynn and play North Lynn. Pop up. Miscommunication there, and Roush gets on. So right now, Roush is the game-tying run, and Morgan Meek up to bat would be the game-winning run. Let's see how aggressive Coach Madoran and Coach Shetta are with their base running calls. There's a hit. Out at first. So Meek gets the runner to advance. There's 1 out. This is Lily Sell. Now Lily Sell is the game-winning run for the Red Hawks. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. Roush still at 2. Ball high. Makes it a 1-1 count. Ball low. Makes it a 2-1 count. Ball low again, 3-1. I was going to say, if Sell can get on base, that would be huge. Number team trying to get to the top of the lineup here again. Ball inside. Sell walks. And with 1 out, this is Kalia even. The lefty. A good base hit here to right field would bring in Roush. Ball high, they're running. We got the game-winning run at second base right now. Lily Sell can score here on a nice base hit. And there's going to be a hit. Out at first, but North Tama ties the game up at 9. And 2 outs for Faith Dvorak. A base hit here will win the game. There's going to be a hit. At first, out at first, and we are going extra innings at North Tama. It is 9-9. And we'll go to the top of the 8th now. All right, we're going to take a break here. You're watching North Tama Softball on YouTube. All right. Overtime here at North Tama. Extra innings. It's the top of the 8th, and there was a strike. Another called strike. Inside corner. Botteroff did not like that one. There's going to be a hit back to Hodsteller, over to Shetta for the out. Second base to first. Roush to Shetta for out number 2. There's going to be a line drive out there into left field for a single for, that is number 32. That is Huffaker. And there is some life here for the Bolts with 2 outs. They need to score a run or hold North Tama to no runs to go into the 9th. North Tama needs to hold the Bolts here and score a run to win the game in the bottom of the 8th. Called strike. Ball outside, 1-1. Foul ball. Makes it a 1-2 count. Ball high, makes it 2-2. Ball inside. Coach Shetta over there thought that was a strike. Full count here for North Tama. And there's going to be a little blooper into center field. And that's going to be a base hit for number 12, Savannah Frasher. And with 2 outs, the Bolts have some life still. This is Emily Beals, the catcher, 8th grader. Called strike. Ball in the dirt, no one runs. Good stop by Meek back there. Foul ball. Makes it a 1-2 count now. Hotstetler 1 strike away from giving up no runs in the 8th. Can she strike her out? Tip foul. Just barely there by Beals. Pop up. And Hochsteller gets the catch and the out. So, North Tama needs 1 run to win this game in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching North Tama Softball on YouTube. All right, welcome back to North Tama, bottom of the 8th inning. This is Gabby Velasco. Called strike. We're all knotted up at 9. Another strike. 0-2 count. Anything close now for Velasco. She's got to protect that plate. Fair. And she's going to go 2 on that throw. So a ball that was just barely fair, and in the air to first allows Velasco to hit second. No outs. And we're in the heart of the lineup here. Pass ball allows Velasco to go to third. She is the game-winning run at third base right now. No outs. Ball outside. 2-0 count. Ball high. 3-0 count. I was going to say if you walk Shetta, it does not get any easier with Hochstetler behind her. Shetta walks. I was going to say Shetta could have potentially went 2 there, but chose not to. And they do intentionally walk Hochstetler. So bases loaded, no outs. Brings up Violet Shetta. Ball high. Force out anywhere. Ball high again. A walk here would also bring in the game-winning run. Foul ball. I think Coach Shetta was being more of a dad there at that point than a coach. Do not swing at those ones. We're not golfing here. There is going to be a hit, and they're going to be safe at home, or out at home, sorry, out at home. So that brings up 1 out. So bases are still loaded here for the Redhawks. They need just 1 run to win this game. There's a pop-up. It's going to fall, and that is going to be the game. North Tama wins this one on a Roush hit there, 10-9. All right, as they go to line up and shake hands, just a quick reminder about our schedule coming up. On Saturday, North Tama Baseball plays the Prince of Peace out of Clinton at 7 o'clock here at home. You can catch that live stream here. On Monday, the girls will travel to Madrid for their first round, and that game is at 7 o'clock there at Madrid. We're going to try to live stream there, but come out to Madrid, support your Redhawks, and then if North Tama gets past the Prince of Peace, they'll play again here on Tuesday. Want to thank everyone for watching, and we will see you on Saturday. Goodbye.